The sanctity of this place has been fouled.
Shabada, shabadabadaba.
Hey peeps, how's it going? I know I am way late. I was getting set to come on this morning at around 11 and Mrs. B came home early and I thought, hey, I can have lunch with my wife, which is something I don't get to do very often. So I have a very scared cat at my feet. So we ate lunch together and it started storming and all the cats are like, oh shit, the world is ending! And they want to stay close and the power is starting to brown out a little bit, and I'm like, I think we're just going to put a pin in that for now. So now the thunder has stopped. And I have Aurora at my feet. I think you're seeing Aurora. Yeah, you're seeing Aurora, Suki, Aurora below my chair, Suki behind my chair, and Boots running around my feet. We got Smutty over here in the cat bed. Nobody in the brown chair yet. So yeah, I have a bunch of scared, anxious cats. So when the thunder stopped, I went outside with a 2x4. these mounts, when they clamp to the desk... Let me get this thing coming up out of here. Where's my guarded ass? I must find my guarded ass. There it is. Okay. So, these... Let me take one off and I'll show you. Okay. So, there we go. This is one of the mounts. Okay? And what it happens is this part right here clamps to your desk. On a normal flat desk, we'll say something like this, no problem. My desk is different. My desk has this metal beam that goes around the outside edge. So the outside edge has a metal beam about a ½ an inch wide, and then it goes down. There's a 2-inch difference. So I use the rip saw to cut 4 of these, 2 inches. So this goes inside the desk rail where that beam is, so that when I squeeze the push-pull clamp, it squeezes on this and closes everything down. Do you mind? What the fuck, cats? So anyway, I cut those before we had more rain. And then I went outside and vacuumed the drain pipe. You know how your air conditioner has... What the fuck? God damn, I got a cat mutiny going on here. Anyway, so let's get rid of this. Okay, well that's good. Now we got a rug that's fucked up. Okay, so that's done. And I go outside with the shop vac, with a little shop vac, and I have to clear the condensation drain pipe coming out of the air conditioner because it's filling up buckets. This is Florida. And condensation pulls out at a rate of a gallon every hour and a half. I know this because I have a 2-gallon bucket underneath where my drain pipe was. So anything that didn't go down the drain pipe would fall into the bucket. And I've dumped that bucket twice today. So I went out there while we had a break in the rain with a shop vac and cleared the drain line. When they replaced the air conditioner, they ran the drain line underneath the house, underneath the I forget the wall that you call it, the foundation wall. Through that, underneath the ground, and then it comes up near the condenser. So the compressor's outside. It comes up the ground like that. So what must have happened is something must have gotten in there and blocked it. So it was backing up the drain pipe all the way up. So I got out there with a shop vac and cleaned it up. I just got in the house. Holy cow. And now the cats are like... So we picked up a refinery order from ARC 1 and ARC 2. I know I've got more refinery orders. I need to figure out where those are. And we'll get those snatched up and sold. If you come in here, you have to be nice. None of this bullshit. Okay. Where's the door close button? There it is. I don't think I've ever come in on the starboard side before. I've always come in on the port side. Just, yeah, I think we're good now. Now that I'm all sticky and covered in sweat. So I think we're good for a bit. Let me get a seat. Alright. Where were our other refinery orders? I got the ARC L1, I got the ARC L2. We have an ARC L4. I thought I had orders at her L1 and her L2. Let's grab her ARC L4 first. And see if we have anything else after that. Alright, so we'll do the map once we get out of the station. Let's get over here where we can see the cat. There you go. You have a cat now. So yeah, I think we're good. Hey, Smutty. Hey, Smutty buddy. Hey, Suki. Are you okay, baby? Are you okay? I don't think you guys can see all these cats. You can see a couple of them there. Yeah, you can see a couple of cats. Engines no working.
Engines online. Button fuel.
Engines working. Excellent. I am tickled pink to know that this little wavy bullshit is going away in the next release. I think it's a cool effect, but I think it's exaggerated. Just a bit much. Just a bit too much. Alright, let's go up. We'll get out of the area, and then I will plot a course for Argel 4. And grab the rest of our stuff. Get these orders cleared out, just in case the update drops Monday. Before I have a chance to get on. Want to make sure I pay my peeps. Got a ship going into the station, and I can't see where the other one is. Oh, that's a turret. Alright, we should be good here. Argel 4. Faint Glen. So we'll go to Faint Glen. Grab that stuff.
Shields offline.
Sell all this stuff off. Send our payment over to Bindi. And that should get us caught up and ready. Well, almost ready for an update. I haven't stripped my ships, but I don't think I'm going to keep doing that because it didn't do any good last time. Last time it didn't do much good, so I don't think I'm going to bother. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see Aurora under there. Aurora's under my feet. Let me see. Let me turn this up a little bit. Oh, nope, they're off. There you go. You can just barely see her. So hopefully you guys are having a good weekend.
Welcome to the Internet, your gateway to adventure.
Blaze, how the hell are you? How is life treating you? Wow. What I should have been doing this morning was running fiber up my wall. I've got a there we go. I've got a 50-foot fiber patch cable. I'm going to run the Dream Machine in here because that'll give me some network ports for plugging in test devices, etc., my computer, the streaming computer, etc. So I'm going to run the Dream Machine in here, and then I'm going to run that fiber up the wall into the attic, across the attic, down into the air conditioner closet, and mount a switch on the top of the AC closet. I got these rack mounts. This tiny little like 4U rack mount that'll go right on the studs of the wall studs, and I can mount a patch panel there and mount a Ubiquiti PoE switch. So then all the camera feeds can run into that closet. The switch can run in that closet where there's a nice constant airflow stream, and I won't have that noise and heat in my office. Because with the Dream Machine and the switch running constantly and a little bar fridge over here in the corner, there's quite a bit of heat that comes out of my office, even when no one's in here doing anything. So what I should have been doing was going in the attic and drilling through the crown plate so I'd have a hole to run that fiber patch cable through. I've got coax. I've got, hey baby, how you doing down there, sweetie? Who's that? Is that Bootsy? Hey Boots. I've got it auto-corrected your favorite heathen. Let me see what it says. On that note, my favorite to keep me company between quantum jumps. Components that were inventory and lost some that were equipped. Yeah, What's weird is I kept my components this time, but lost all my guns and armor. Normally, it's the opposite.
Bottom drive.
Normally, I keep my guns and armor and lose almost all of my components. Mining lasers, gadgets, all that shit. This last update, I kept those and lost all my guns and armor. Which, no big whoop because I didn't have any, like, special guns that I'd found and shit like that. So I wasn't really too worried about that. But we'll see what happens on this next update. And I'm trying to remember the orientation of this station. I think we want to be like this.
Shields online.
Bootsy, what are you doing? You keep bumping me. What is with the bumpity bumpity bumpity? Alright, let's request a pad. Where did you give me a hanger? There. Is it the other side? It's the other side. Of course it is. So yeah, I gotta run that fiber up the wall. There's 4 Ethernet patch cables, or not riser cables, that run in there that Mrs. B and I ran when they remodeled the house. So what I can do is I can disconnect the one that runs up for the access point, that feeds the access point. I can disconnect that from the keystone, tape on and pull some pull line, tape on some pull line onto that line, pull it back through, that'll pull the pull line, and then I can tie on the fiber to there and run it up that wall, because this internal wall has insulation. All of these office walls have insulation, because I was working for the International Fruit Company and needed some sound dampening. So when they redid my office, all the internal walls have insulation. So there's not like it's just open space where you can just drop a line through, reach your hand in the hole and go, there it is, and pull it right out. That shit ain't happening. There's R19 in the walls. So you're not doing that. I did buy one of those little crabby claws, though. You know, those little retriever tools? The long bendy tool has you squeeze it, and these 4 little claws come out like that. I did buy one of those. So if I can get the cabling close, and I can see it, I can reach through with that crabby claw and grab the cable and pull it back through. So I could do that if I can get it close enough to see it.
Engines offline.
So we'll see. Yes, live on a Sunday afternoon. Well, it was going to be this morning, but Mrs. B came home early, and I'm like, fuck this, guys. I'm going to go get some lunch with Boo. So we had lunch together, which was nice. All right, we got room for 50, I think. We got room for 50. 4, 8, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, I think we could fit another 50 in here. I'm pretty sure it'll fit. If it complains, we'll drop them to storage and manually load them. But I'm pretty sure we can fit 50 in there. Come on. Hit the button, do the thing.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Where's my guarded ass? I always scroll past it.
Your vehicle has been moved to place.
There we go. So we'll collect all these and sell them, clean some house, get ready for updates. I do have some gold at Orson that I need to sell because I did a cargo run last week or 2 weeks ago and it wouldn't let me sell it. Well, it would let me sell it for 0 credits and I'm like, fuck that noise. So I need to see. No, I want to go to the lobby. Let me see here. Lunch. Now, we had dinner last night. Lunch was lunch. What do we have? I had potato soup. She had cheddar broccoli. We had ham and turkey and cheese sandwiches. And a salad. So we had a nice big lunch. And we have stir-fry concoction to eat tonight for dinner. I went to JR's Rib Shack on Friday. Was it Friday? On the way home? I think it was Friday. I can't remember now. Anyway. Probably Friday. Yeah, because I was exhausted. So Friday I stopped by JR's on the way home and grabbed some food. And when I go by there, I don't get just a beef plate. I'll get like a pound of beef. That way I can eat the next day on it. So like, if I get a beef plate, it's like $9.99 and comes with 2 veggies or some shit like that. And you get a decent portion of beef, maybe like a half a pound or something like that. But if I order the 1 pound of beef plate, then I don't get veggies, but I do get like a pound and a half of beef. And I can, how much room do we have in there? 70? We're loading it with 49? Fucking A. So then I usually take the leftovers to work the next day, but I didn't work Saturday. So Mrs. B took that, cut it up, stir-fried some vegetables, homemade sauce, cut up that pound of smoked beef and threw that inside there. Oh my God. So that was our dinner Saturday. And there's a little bit left, so I think we're going to have that tonight. We're going to have our leftovers tonight. Okay. Let's go back here so we can get out of here. So the AC drain is cleared. That's off my honey-do list. I got the chalk blocks done for the joystick mounts. That's off my honey-do list. What's next on my honey-do list? That's small and easily doable to... I think that's it. Because the rest is tearing up the hallway floor and redoing the laminate flooring. Nope, we took a left turn at Albuquerque. The hallway is not going to be a quick one, but we can definitely do that. Maybe next weekend? Depends on how long July 4th is. Because I've got to work July 4th. All city employees work the 4th for the celebration, and then we get the following Monday off. So the 7th, I think, 4th. Yeah, the 7th we're off. So we work the 4th, and then we are off the 7th. And I'll be honest with you, when I get home Friday, I'm probably going to be sunburned and dead. Because it is going to be hot as fuck.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
Yeah. They don't do the, you have to work the 4th. They don't say it like that. They word it as strongly encouraged to work on the 4th. And the thing about it is if you don't work on the 4th, that's noted. There we go. That's better. It was bugging me. I have some of that, you know that rubber beaded stuff that you put on like shelf liners? That's it. Fucking cat hairs. I have some of that brown beaded rubber shelf liners on my desk, and I must have cinched it down with that joystick mount when I clamped it down. It was bugging me. Climb, Dippy-Doo. Climb! Climb! There we go. Who's that? Hey, Smut Butt. Hey, Smut Butt. Are you having trouble getting up and down in that seat? Do I need to rearrange some stuff, baby? Is that a little too high for you? Because you hit that ground pretty hard, baby. Yeah. Daddy will rearrange it. I'll try to put something small up there so you have an easier jump. I'll try to put something up there for you, baby. So let's go to... Let's go to her L1 and her L2 and check and make sure I don't have something there waiting for me. Her L2 is going to be closer. Yeah, her L2 will be closer. Who did that? Moonraker? Okay, Moon. Let me get out of the area and we'll give these guys treaties.
Hey, get that squirrel off my dick! He knows he's not allowed to come on
Hey,
my
Squirrel,
dick.
what's up? It's 21 this year.
Engines online. Bottom fuel is at bottom.
Bootsy must have heard it, because he's like, hey, fucker, where's my treats? I heard the noise.
The sanctity of this place.
I heard the
has been
noise.
fouled.
Landing gear. Shields offline. Bottom drive.
There we go. All right. Another fucking cat hair? No, same one. I thought I got it, but I didn't. Uh-oh, we don't have a lot in here, guys. We don't have a lot in here. Nope. I don't want to run over in kitty feeties. Come on, babies. Treat time. We have to get some more. The hell? That's annoying as shit. Here you go. One for you. Where are the rest of you at? Treat time. Milky. Treat time. Milky. Mila. Bobby, come on. Holy shit, Aurora's eating them. Whoa, ho, ho. We finally found one Aurora likes. Nice. Yep. That's you. That's you. And that's... Excellent. Where is that? Ah, it's annoying as hell. We'll do one more each. We'll do one more each, guys. There you go. Bootsy. Aurora. Aurora got you. Buddy, hold on, Suki. I got some for you, baby. Relax, Suki. Oh. There we go. Everybody got at least two.
Metal ass.
You guys got at least two. Aurora got 4. What the hell? Where is that thing? It's like a...
Why you being a dickhead for?
Ooh, bam!
Stop being a dickhead.
Hey, Oracle.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Best streamer on Boo. Yeah. Bye. I love Siri. Bendy, if you've not added Siri yet, you need to. Siri bot's awesome. I know I heard Bendy's greeting noise, but I didn't see what he said. It got covered by the fucking bot. 07, Bendy. There we go. I see it now. There we go. Now I can see all of chats. All the chats. I don't know if you guys can hear this. I played with my sound the other day, so I don't know if you're hearing this. Yeah, you should be hearing it.
Shields online.
There we go. Where's my hanger? Who's that down at my feeties? Oh, we got plenty of kitties at my feeties. There we go. Got Bobby down there. Bobby and Smutty from the look of it. Bendy, I'll be sending you payment here in a minute once we sell all this shit off. Gotta make sure I grabbed everything, clean out those orders. Come on, get in there. There we go. There's not a lot of room left. So we'll see if we have any orders here. I thought I cleared them all out, but maybe I didn't.
Engines offline.
I might not have. So you guys are getting a good shot of Bobby then. Oh, we got room here. Look at all this shit. They stacked this crappy. Crappy, crappy, crappy. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 right here. Another 4 here. That's 16, plus this last row. 16. Yeah, we got room. We got room for 16 or 20. And who's that? There goes Aurora. Okay. There we go. Ouch. One of you scratched me, you little fuckers.
Welcome to the ASOP
Let's store
vehicle retrieval
this.
system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
And see if we have any orders. I wish there was an app on the Moby that would let you track your orders. Well, how do I say this? At least some kind of reminder. You know, something to be like, oh, hey, you had a refinery order, close at this station and have it stay there in our notes so that we could just pull it up and be, oh, well, there's an order at ARC L1, there's an order at MIC L2. That would be nice. It wouldn't have to, you know, show us all the details. It's just like, hey, you have an order here. You know, I mean, it would be better if it told you what the cargo capacity of that order was. Oh, I'd be down for that, Vapor. No. I've been busy. Okay, how did it go? Everybody have fun? They learn some new cool shit? Nice. Sit around, shoot the shit, talk about who's screwing who. None of that. This crochet. That's awesome. It used to be a thing when you logged in, you would get noticed. Yep, absolutely. And it would tell you every time you logged in. Until you deliver the order, it would tell you every time you logged in. Mrs. B did her first crochet class at the church today. So, she just got home. Said some of the girls had to leave early, I guess. So, she's teaching them how to crochet. Which is awesome. She likes to teach. She misses teaching. I don't have any refinery orders at her L2. Awesome. What'd you teach them to do? I'm sorry, you did what? The single crochet? Gotcha. Do me a favor, open the AC closet and see if there's any water dripping into the bucket. Let's see how good of a job I did. I can't hear you. Any water dripping into it? What? Excellent. Good. We'll check it in a couple hours. I may have fixed it. I went outside with the shop vac. Yep. I couldn't see because I must have ran over the drain tube with the lawnmower. It has a very jagged end. It looks like two like T-Rex teeth, top and bottom. So what I did, okay, I'm taking responsibility. That's fine. I don't care who did it. So I bent the end of the shop vac nozzle, crammed it in there, cupped my hand around it after I turned on the shop vac and just held it, try to keep the suction down. If you look on that drain tube on the vent part, you'll see it's covered with a pill bottle. That's how I kept suction on it, so it would suck all the way through the drain, all the way around that little condensation tray. So I'm sitting there holding it, and the hose is like... Yeah, so then I was like, well, hell, I don't know if it's still sucking liquid or not. So I dumped the shop vac out and went back to it, and I could feel it just doing that thing every once in a while. It would just shake like a motherfucker. So then I'm like, well, there's no more fresh water, and the vacuum looks clean, so I'm going to assume we're good. So we'll check it a couple hours. Yeah, so I did that, and then I cut the chalk blocks for the joystick mounts. Yeah, I had a break in the rain, so I'm like, I'm going to go be Mr. Productivity. But no, I did not feed the cats. Feed them and tell them they suck ass. Tell them they suck. They want Spectrum to be more integrated into the game, so why could they not make an app for Spectrum orders? Yup. Completely true, sir. Well, we know they have the capability because there's a Spectrum app. There's an app you can run on your phone, which is just basically a web URL that opens up the Spectrum thing in a little web browser console.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I did other things, but didn't feed the living animals. Those living animals are fine. They had a late breakfast, and they weren't due to eat till 3:30 p.m. our time, which it is 3:30 p.m. our time. So they're getting fed right on time by Mrs. B.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
They'll be fine.
Please visit us again.
So if I don't have any orders at HURL 2, I know I don't have any orders at HURL 1. So we'll just head over to Orison, try to sell the gold that's there, and then try to unload and sell what's in the girded ass. I wonder if we could fit a box through this door if I tractor beamed it. Maybe an 8. Maybe an 8. We'll have to try an 8 just for shiggles. Now I'm going to be curious. Do we have an 8 back here? No, just 4s. No 2s. God damn it. Alright. Well, we'll try it later. We'll try it later. I'm going to see if I can fit an 8 through there. Use the ladder. Use the ladder. There you go, Dibby Doo. Cute, but dumb as fuck. Okay. It used to be a thing. Yep, that's right. No, make sure I didn't miss any chat here. So I'll request takeoff. I can't. My hands are covered in crap, sawdust, and cat food. What hat? Oh, fuck me. Honey barbecue? Save me some. I love that shit. Yeah, I want to wash my hands before I eat anything. I've been doing cat food and I rush. And who's doing that? Chester's? Fucking good.
Time for a dirt nap.
Time for a dirt nap. What the hell was that shit?
Engines online. Takeoff complete.
There we go.
Landing gear raised.
Let's go up a little bit. So we don't have the station blocking us when I plot this course. That should work. To Orison. Ooh, it's obstructed still. Is Crusader obstructed? Yes, it is. Okay, can we cheat and go Crew L1? How about that? Crew L1's obstructed. How about this one? Even that one's obstructed? Fuck me. That's obstructed. Everything's obstructed. You can go nowhere. You are stuck in a box, sir. There'll be no travel. Alright, there's our star. That's Magnus. We don't want Magnus. Wicklow. We'll set that as a destination and then change course as we get past the star. Somehow or another, we got to the star one night in the Reclaimer, remember? I'll bet you there's a fuck ton of stuff to be salvaged out there. I just don't know how I would deliberately get sent to 000. It used to be if you bedlogged in your ship, you had a strong chance of waking up at 000. Not so much anymore. Just trying to think of a way to for the game to glitch and put me at 000. In a ship. Cool, now let's set our course. Orson. Course. Good. Hey, Smutty Butt. Hey, Smutty Butt. How you doing, baby? Oh, we got Bobby coming back. Hey, little baby Bobby. Little baby Bobby. But yeah, I'm loving these mounts. Cheap. Very cheap. Well, let me clarify. Quality is good. Price tag is good. That's what I mean by cheap. I don't mean like, oh my god, this is shit. I mean like, the price was good. It's steel, well, not anodized steel. You don't anodize steel. You oxidize steel and then paint it. So these are oxidized steel brackets. The plates are. They're 1/8 inch. The top plate that holds the it's 20 by 40. Yeah, 20 by 60. The vertical mounts are extruded aluminum, 20 by 60 from the look of it. And on the end of that is a 1/8 inch steel, oxidized and painted flat plate to clamp onto the top of the desk. The steel that the push-pull clamp mounts onto is 1/16 of an inch? 1/8 of an inch? 1/8 of an inch. So I misspoke. It's 1/4 of an inch. I'm sorry, the top plates, the clamp plates, are 1/4 of an inch. The other plates are 1/8 of an inch, and then the ones that the joystick mounts to is 1/8 of an inch. There's two thin little rails that they mount to, and then the other one is like this big bracket that you can screw down. My only complaint about them was that in order to mount the throttle, I had to replace the two 20 by 20 extruded aluminum rails that came with it. That came with two 300 mil rails, and they were a little too short. So I replaced them with two 400 millimeter rails, but that was easy to do. That way there's room to mount the Stex Standard. If you do the Stex Mini, you'd be fine because it has the shorter piece in front. The Stex Standard has the wide stem module, and then it has the Stex itself. So it's pretty long. And then the so I mean, if you're using a Stex Standard, you're definitely going to want to get the longer rails or improvise a little bit. But yeah, otherwise it's good. They're nice and solid.
Welcome to the internet.
Hey, Arcane,
your
what's up?
Gateway to adventure.
How are you doing? 07s. Who's that down there? Who's that down there? Is that my Bootsy? Oh, you're still a little skittish from the storm? You're fine, baby. You're in the house. You're in a house with Daddy. You could jump up on the cat bed. You could jump up here in the cat bed. You know they can't see you. You're well? Awesome. So yeah, I definitely recommend them. The VKBs bolted right to them. No problem. Like I said, the only complication for me was, aside from the Stex being so long, was that my desk has that 2-inch rail that goes around the bottom edge. And I had to cut chalk blocks so it would snap to those instead of the hanging off of the rail. Come on, give me control. Give me controls. I need controls. Where is our spider? Where is our spider? I don't see the spider. There he is. Goofball. Greetings from the planet Nerd. Hell yeah. You've been learning the ASD stuff? The radiated worm thing? I haven't done that yet. We should get a crew together to do that one night. That'd be fun. Hey, Sookie. It's not a sandbox. That's literally the opposite of a sandbox. That bugs me. A sandbox is here. Here's an open thing. Go do what you'd like. That one is highly structured. In order to get through the doors, you got to do this. In order to get through this, you got to do that. Don't forget you got to do this in a certain way at a certain time. Oh, and after you do that thing, you did the thing so you could do the thing, you got to do this so you could do that thing. That's not a sandbox. Hell yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I don't think the ones that are saying that understand what a sandbox really is. Exactly, hence the bunny rabbit ears. The Devil's Reach. Ooh. Sounds ominous. Poor guy just watched a criminal pair in a Polaris blow up all the turrets at a comma ray just to get murked by me. That's funny. That is fucking funny. Surprise, bitch! You've been learning little tips and quirks? Oh, that's awesome. Here we go. Is this going to be a top drop down, or is this going to be a side one? I don't know. Maybe a top? Do we see doors opening here, peeps? We see doors. Nice. Lower landing gear. Oh, she's not listening. She's not listening.
Landing gear deployed.
Wow, you were eager to close those doors, weren't you? I'll think about this, Pagan. You're going to be unloading all this stuff, so be smart. Be smart. Let's do this. Make it so that when we shut it down, we don't get scraped. Yeah, that should work. That's about where I trust it.
Engines offline.
To be fair, game shouldn't allow me to gun down from the outside of the ship like that. Yeah, I think if you're an EVA, it should be a bit more of a challenge. But yeah, totally agree. I still think it's awesome gameplay. Tractor your beam, mister. Tractor your beam. Got Bexy. So what is it I got here? Gold. I've got a bunch. God damn it. I got a bunch of gold I need to sell off. Hey, Smut Butt. Is that you, Smutty, or is that Sookie? I can't tell. Oh, wow. I got a bunch of you. I got Bobby over here, Bootsy over here, Smutty over there, Aurora in the chair. I don't see Sookie. Yep. Invite accepted, Bendy. Ooh, Quantanium. I'd forgotten about that. We may send that down for Bendy to sell to somebody else. If Bendy can make 200k selling Quantanium, we'll have him send that down. So let's just move that over here for now.
Thank you for your patronage.
That's gold. Gold. Hey, Fixer, what's up? Blaze, how's your little one doing? Little one doing all right? More gold. Okay, we got to take this out first. Hey, Bendy, save that quant so you can send it down to your inventory. You might be able to sell it at a better price. Yeah, Bendy can make better money selling that out, then I think that's what he should do. I'll sell the gold, Bexy, Terranite, whatever, but he can sell that quant and make more money. That's a smarter move. Because I heard peeps are playing that one. Oh, it's Cosmic. I'm sorry. Wrong person. Wrong person. I'm getting old, damn it. Maybe I need to make like a senior moment counter. Anytime I do something that's a senior moment, you hit the button and it increments the counter. I've considered that before. I was like, if I do that, I'm not sure people are going to use that. And then what do I do? I have to come up with an icon or something that comes up on the screen to indicate that there was a senior moment. Exclamation point senior, right? I'll come up with something, Vapor. I can take the visit counter.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
Sounds very ominous. Yes, it does. Wow, can I not bring these boxes? What the fuck? There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Jettison, how are you? There we go. This is Bexy. This is go. Come out of there. Oh my god, what the fuck? Alright, that's Bexy. Let's get these out of the way. That should help us. Now we should be rocking and rolling. Yeah, I'll do a senior counter. Because sometimes I'll review the audio on my stream the following day, and I'll be like, I had a moment there. I said Fred when I should have said Sam. So I think it'd be kind of funny to have a senior moment counter. Who should we have come up when that happens? When someone triggers it, something needs to pop up on the screen. Somebody grumpy. So some kind of meme character that's grumpy. I don't want to use Walter from Jeff Dunham, but something kind of like that would be nice. Whoa, 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 whoa. What about your haul, Jed? The bug where you deliver all the SCU required, but that only counts part of it. Aw, shit, dude. That is fucked up. I'm sorry, Jettison. Did it hurt your rep? Did you actually complete it, or just kind of like, woo, we're going to let that one sit there and cook for a bit? Come here, Gold. Come here, Gold. Come here, Gold. Out you go. Out you go. Come on. Ah, mine. Ooh, that's rough. Did you buy that, or was it a hauling mission? Please tell me it was a hauling mission. I compromised. I didn't check it. It hurt or helped. Okay. Someone had told me if you don't deliver at least 50% of the material of the mission, that it hurts your rep. That you have to deliver at least 50%. I did some gold trading earlier that made some money. Good deal. Oh, mission. Oh, that's even better. Okay, Pagan, don't forget the rest of the gold you have here. You need to try and sell that while you're in there. This is the quant, right? This is all quant? Yes, good. Alright, good. Bendy can send that down. And that will... he can sell that to somebody. So we're going to send... make sure we don't have any quant. Yes, Jettison, I am tickled pink for those kind of missions. They're listening. They are listening. I've been requesting that kind of shit for fucking years, dude. Fucking years.
Welcome to the ASOP.
Alright, there's my guarded ass.
Your vehicle has been moved to a...
Good deal. I'm going to help Bendy load this onto his cargo elevator. That way he can claim ownership of it. And sell it to whomever and make the biggie books. Make the big bucks. I was going to pre-farm, but then I remembered commodities never carry over. Nope. They don't, and that's one of the things that I'm concerned about, because I've got 100 and something SCU of gold sitting here that hasn't sold. I think it's 128 SCU of gold. That's just sitting here. Oh shit, I did? Okay, Bendy, I'll bring it back up. I'll bring it back up. I'll bring the Asgard back up. That should bring the box with it.
To the ASOP vehicle
Asgard retrieve.
Please visit us again.
Okay.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I couldn't. The last time that I tried, it wanted to sell it for 0 credits. It wanted 0. It would say, "Hey, yeah, I'll buy 128 SCU of gold, but for 0 credits." Nice. Sorry about that, Bendy. I was a little eager to get the ship stored, and so you can bring yours up if you need to. Alright, so store this. Do we want to try cargo runs today? How much time do I have? Let's make sure we get a C2. We have a C2 here. Nice. That'll be perfect. 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 Okay.
Oh, hey Lance Billion. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
I appreciate it, Lance. Crazy. I still have to early in Norville. Hope you don't get offloaded. Yeah. Well, I was doing a gold run a couple of weeks ago, I guess. And I got here. I bought the gold in multiple iterations. So, like, hey, I'm going to buy, we'll just say 400 SCU of gold. Ooh, the timer ran down. I've got some more I can buy. So I wound up buying it in multiple purchases. And it was making me sell it in multiple sells, which was weird because I should have been able to just select all of it and sell it, but it wouldn't let me. And just before I hit the button to sell it, I'm like, wait a minute, 0 credits? That doesn't make any damn sense. So I canceled it, exited the kiosk, went back into it, selected 128 gold, and it still said 0. I'm like, something's fucky. So I'm like, I'll try it later. So I loaded, I closed the game down, opened the game back up, same thing, tried joining the Australian server. Same thing, and I'm like, well, I'll give it a week or so and try it, but if I don't sell it now, I'm going to lose it. So it's either that or I bring it back up and take it somewhere else and try to sell it, which I'm totally down to do. Totally down to do.
Welcome to the Internet, your gateway to adventure.
Yeah, that's I heard Scuttlebutt last week that they were expecting to patch the drop real quick. The last thing that I read in the SC leaks or SC patch thread on the Discord server was that they were pushing this to the PTU is running on wave 4 and 5. So usually when you see 4 and 5, it's not long after it goes to live. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it pop up on live here soon. Oopsie. But yes, the mounts are doing great. They're solid. They're on the desk. Got room. I'm digging it. What I'm unhappy about is the cable management. There's no pass-through ports on this desk to feed cables through to go down. So since I don't have a keyboard drawer here, the keyboard's on top of the desk. The cords kind of run across to the side. So I thought about drilling a 3/4 inch hole or a 1 inch diameter hole in the desk here about where the keyboard is, so that I could run the mouse cord and the keyboard cord and all that stuff down through that hole and then go underneath the desk. But then I'm like, do I really want to hold the desk? And I'm like, So it's either that or I try to fabric cobble a keyboard drawer. Yep. Paddle bit. So it's either that or I try to fabricate a keyboard tray to come out in front, but then that pushes me further back and defeats the purpose of having a nice roomy desk. So I mean, right now I've got room. Like if I scoot up next to this thing, well I don't because Bootsy's underneath it. If I scoot up next to this, I'm right here. That's perfect for the camera. You know, I got my little T-Rex arms on my keyboard. That's perfect. You know, I scoot back a little bit when I'm using the joysticks because they're further back and down a little. All that's true, Bendy. I could get some of that, I could, size out that PVC conduit, because that's usually a real dark gray. I could size that out, ream that hole out to be just a little bit smaller, like maybe like a 64th of an inch too small. Chamfer the edge of that conduit pipe so that it bells out and just sink it right in there. Okay, so location, Orson. Please buy all the golds. Okay, 240K for the gold. So my 128 sold. Yay! Oh, no it didn't. God damn it. It's still sitting here. They don't want my 144 SCU of gold. Ugh. We could give it a little time, or I could fly to New Cabbage and try to sell it there. How many of these are we talking? 4 32s and a 16. The 32s will fit in there just fine. No Aston? What? No questions asked. Oh, a no questions asked terminal. Ah, yeah, maybe. Maybe. But see, this, what kills me is this. This is legitimate cargo. This is legitimate cargo. I bought that gold at, where did I buy it? Her L5. Or Crew L5. I bought it at Crew L5. So it should just fell just fine. I'll load it up and run over there to New Cabbage and see if we can sell it there. If we can't, then I guess we got to go to a new QA.
The next shuttle is
Business, I guess.
Is it just me, or does that look better? Has it always looked that good? Because that looks like really clear to me. And I'm going to get some foods and do adulting. Gotcha. Thanks for coming in, Jettison. I appreciate you. I know I've been hit and miss lately. Mainly miss. It's been a crazy week. Next week's going to be crazy, too. Yeah, I don't remember that looking quite that clear. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the NVIDIA driver update fixed some shit or something. Okay, can we drink it? Drink? What do we got here? Let's see if we can drink this. Come on, baby. We need more? We definitely need more. Okay. 50-something%. 60%. 88, 94. I'm good with 94. 94 is fine. Not too worried about 94. $100.
Phenomenal cosmic power.
Hey, Cosmic.
Approaching next station.
Oh no.
Stop. Please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Go, Space Boy, go. All right, there we go.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
And you are 0.
Skyway shuttle service.
I need to pitch these empties somewhere.
Half the fun. Please enjoy your flight.
Come on. Okay, you're good. You're 100. You're 0. We know that already. And you're 0. Okay. So I have 2 to pitch.
The next shuttle is approaching.
I tell you, it was one of the smartest things I ever did was binding that emote to my numpad keyboard. So I could just hit the button and go like, bloop. I think I've got 7 to salute, and I think 9 is fuck off. I can't remember. Let me find out here. Seven is salute. 9 is fuck off. I think 8 is point. Yeah, I think 8 is point. Let's see. Yep, 8 is point. Yeah. That's the only 3 you need. Nice to see you. Fuck off and go away and over there. That's the only ones you need.
Welcome to the August Atlas Spaceport.
Dead corpses all over the place? What the fuck, dude? What are you guys doing over there at Orson? You're so naughty. So naughty. I should have a medium hangar here. Come on, let me in the elevator. Let me in the elevator. Okay. Bendy's medium, Pagan's large. Look at that. Gives me the hanger. Yeah, yeah. Take the hanger now. Yeah, I don't want to scoop back anymore. I'll crush a Bobby. We don't want to crush Bobby. No, no hurts. Little baby Bobby. He's been in our life now for 14 years. Wow, that's a long time. Do you want the Asgard or do we want the C2? If I get the C2, I can make a gold run. Gold! Let's grab the C2.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following. Please visit us again.
It's got more rooms. C2 it is. Yeah, if I feel like doing some cargo... God damn it. If I feel like doing some cargo runs, I've got more room in that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Bendy. We'll put the PVC insert in there. It'll look nice, and it won't burr anything up, and the cables will fit through nice and tidy. Oh no, it's already gone. Son of a bitch. If I'd have thought about it, I could have saved the plastic portals with the covers from the old desktop. Damn it. Pagan. Then I could have just used a hole saw to cut a matching size hole. And drop that plastic portal in there. Yeah, I know, but I had one. I had one. I failed the male of the species. Damn it, we never throw shit away. We are known to keep everything. And I didn't do it. I'm going to have to surrender my guy card. must surrender your guy card. You silly, silly sword. What am I going to use for a meme for the senior moments? We got to come up with something to come up on the screen for senior moments. We've got the jail meme. We've got another meme that you guys haven't even triggered yet. None of you figured out what it is. Mrs. B's like, did someone trigger it? Like, not yet. No one has triggered it. No one knows it's there. New Babbage. There we go. I wonder if I get a better price selling this gold somewhere else. Let's see. Let's trade some commodities. Gold. Gold. We are on 4-2. Hey, Kimmy, thanks for bringing your peeps in here, man. I appreciate it. Looks like our best price is going to be New Cabbage. New Cabbage, seconded by Area 18. So, we'll try New Cabbage. We'll try New Cabbage, see how that works out. Kimmy, what'd you guys get up to? To do all kinds of funs and cool stuffs? Hey, Shimpasta, what's up? Okay, our engine's on? Engines are on, good. We requested takeoff. We're requesting our takeoff. Oh, man. Let's pull the landing gear up. Mining, 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 and CitizenCon expectations. Whoa! CitizenCon. Ooh. What kind of mining did you do? Were you FPS whack-a-mole mining? Were you buggy mining? Were you ship mining? Virtually. Gotcha. Yeah, this year CitizenCon's going to be like an internet show. Prospector mining. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Prosy's a great ship to do a quick money grab with. Yeah, I had forgotten that CitizenCon this year was going to be another virtual one. What year was it they did that? Was it 21 that they did that? 2020, I believe they canceled CitizenCon, wasn't it? Wasn't that the one that they decided they weren't going to do CitizenCon? And then I think the next one was a virtual one, or maybe I've got it backwards. Maybe it was a virtual and then they canceled it. I can't remember now. It's been so fucking long. You scout for Kimmy and sometimes too, Pagan? Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. I know. The only one that I occasionally kind of snoop in and watch is it Ravios? I'm sure I'm murdering his name, and I'm sorry. It's not meant as an insult. I'm just really stupid. But I think Ravos is the only one that I watch that I haven't seen you scout for. Ravos, thank you. Maybe he just doesn't realize what kind of quality service you offer. Need to show him your advert. Be like, hey, fucker, watch this. Oh, you scout for Ravos too? Excellent. Yes, after Virtual CR and Tyler showed off the demo of EVA hand walking and the Acedio station. Man, my guy is like going real slow here. What the fuck? Is my landing gear down? No, it's not. Now I just lowered it. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, well, I normally hit the button to disable speed limiter, see? That's usually one of the first things I do. Maybe not. I mean, I have been having an off day. An off week, actually. I fell asleep on the couch Friday night. Like an old man. Eating my dinner and watched TV with Mrs. B and fell asleep.
Quantum travel engaged.
I still had 2 little bars left that I could have put into it. I added them and it helped a little bit. I thought that your power levels stuck to just that mode. So what I mean is, if I did something like this, what? I can't turn them off? What the fuck? Thank you. So I thought that if I did something like this in nav mode, that when I went out of nav mode, it would go back to the way that they were set previously. So let's go back to SCM mode. So on SCM mode, I like having plenty of power in engines and I like having enough for my turret gunners to light them up. But that's the way I like SCM mode. Okay, it is working. All right. Maybe it's fixed. Maybe it's fixed. It could just be certain ships that do it too. Come on. Engage. There we go. There we go. Now we're kicking. Hey, Choco. How are you doing? Home hangar is broken and tried everything. Oh, shit. Really? When you say broken, do you mean like you can't get a ship out of your home hangar? Is that what you mean? Or that you can't sell cargo that's stored in your home hangar? Which one? Because I've seen both. Which one is your particular issue today? I do think they're probably going to drop an update this week. The last thing I read with the MOTD was that the PTU was in wave 4 and 5, so can't call ship and 2 hangar, can't dock at hangar, nothing. Wow. Ooh. Where's your home hangar, Akko? Most of the time when I have that problem, my home hangar is Area 18, but that could just be because Area 18 is my favorite place to have home hangar too. But it seems like I see more hangar issues at Area 18 than anywhere else. Oh yeah, this is the newer Invictus paint. There's an older one from a few years ago, which has less gold on it, and the blue is, I think the blue is slightly lighter color, but maybe that's just me. But yeah, I love the blue Invictus paint on the C2. It looks awesome. New Cabbage. Okay. Well, if you're stuck at New Cabbage, I'm headed there now. I can give you a ride off world if you need. If you're there now. I am 25 general monsters away. So we should be there soon. Gotta be careful. I had ASOP error, unable to load ship last patch, and because I never got to call any of my in-game ships last patch. Oh, shit. Really, Cosmic? Oh, that is rough, dude. That is rough. Not playing right now, just watching you. Thank you, though. Yeah, hit me up. I mean, if you see me in the verse, Taco, hit me up. I'm happy to give you a ride somewhere. Okay. Same name in game as it is on YouTube. You're on YouTube, so same name on YouTube. Pretty easy to find me. 9 general monsters. We grow closer. We grow closer. Oh, you guys can't see all this. Okay, so let me hit the overhead.
Welcome to the dark side.
Nope, that one. Not that one. That one. Let me see if we do big kitties, maybe you can see it. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna hide the game screen for just a minute because I want to show you guys something. So I got Suki right here. I got Aurora in this chair. Over here we got Smutbutt. Bobby behind me. Yep, that's it. We got Bobby behind me. Nope, wrong one. Which is the one that I need. I lost it. There it is. So we'll move this down here. Now you can see all of them. Okay, you, and let's go to feeding kitties. Somebody redeemed kitty treats. I don't know who that was. Who did kitty treats? Omen, you did kitty treats? Alright, let's feed these little fuzzballs. Gonna feed the fuzzballs. Feed the little fuzzy balls. Alright, what do we got? Buddy? Buddy, right here. You know how to get down, baby. Here you go. We got Bobby. There. That's Bootsy. Did you see that? Hold on, Bootsy. I got another one for you. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, you guys can see Bootsy. Bootsy's on the other side by the door looking in. There we go. Did we get all the babies? All the babies that are in here. Oh, you hit Wing Commander? I don't like discussing my particular status with that, but I'm super close. Like, really close. Frighteningly close. Okay, let's set our destination and go. Yeah, I think within a year, because I subscribe, within a year I'll hit it. Within a year I will hit that. I'm pretty sure. Hey, baby. Hey, Suki. Suki's a cutie. We love our Sukis. Mm-hmm. We do. We love our Sukis. Where is our... Ah, right there. Excellent. That'll work great. I still can't figure out why I lost all my items as well. Through this was going to be patched to finish up, but the interest has turned in. Yeah, Cosmic, this one's been different for me. I don't know. Normally I keep my average shit. Do we have a hostile Aurora here? Is that what this is? Buddy, that's the... Well, no, Aurora's not a bad little ship, actually. Aurora's not a bad little ship. She can hold her own. As long as you can keep her moving.
Shields on. Contact.
Where's my hangar? Right there. Mm-hmm. Yep. The nose-on profile is so tiny on that ship. The thing about it is the Aurora has 4 size 1 hard points. So size 1 guns are cheap Dude, it is not hard to put 2 extra size ones on an Aurora. It is not hard at all. I hate that little rocking motion. Oh, shit. Did you guys realize what I did? I grabbed the ship. I flew all the way here, but I didn't load the ship up. I have to leave. I never loaded the cargo on the ship. Oh, fuck me. No, Bendy, I didn't. I did not. Aren't you opening the cargo doors, please, Hal? Aren't you opening the cargo doors, please, Hal? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, yeah. Well, that was fun. Let's go back and do it again, I guess.
Hello, and thank you for contact.
Fuck me.
Landing gear up. Shields off.
Oh, that is dumb, dumb, dumb. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll be fine, Hawko. I just gotta fly back and do it again. No big whoop. It's embarrassing, but yeah, no big whoop. It's a little bit embarrassing. So I'm not the only moron then? Okay, good to know. The more I do player bounties, the more I hate capital ships. I kind of hope they delete PDCs at some point. Oh, really, Shab? Oh, PDCs! The Reclaimer, I hear, is getting PDCs. It was in the original material. The original copy for that ship stated it was going to have point defense. Yep, Paco, I'll see you later. Let me know if I can help you, okay? Alright, we're going to lock our throttle trim and put course back to Orison. Dippy-doo. Dippy-doo. I solo Polaris. Pilot should not be winning against 5 fighters. Ooh, 5 fighters, huh? What size fighters, Shab? Are we talking like Arrows here, or are we talking, you know, bigger fighters like the Vanguard and stuff? Because the Vanguard's a heavy fighter. I think that should definitely withstand a PDC, at least for a short time. But, you know, I mean, if it's a tiny little ship like the Arrow, doesn't have a lot of hull on it, I don't think it should stand against a PDC. I guess I haven't done a lot of testing with it, though. I know I was trying to scrape the Idris the other night, and the PDC was on. We're at 50%? Okay, 50%. 75%, my bad. I was trying to scrape an Idris the other day, and I forgot to turn the weapons off, and the PDC was lighting my ass up. There was a couple of F7s, a Gladius, my Buck, and the guy was fighting an AI Hammerhead, Corsair, and M2 when we showed up. Holy fuck. Really? And he was solo? That's a bit much. The Hammerhead's got 6 turrets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 turrets. The Hammerhead should be... Yeah. No, something's fucked up. Something's fucked up there, Shab. Yeah, now... The Hammerhead's got 6 turrets. We know that NPC Hammerheads are fully crewed. So you've got a guy in each turret, or a person in each turret. So that's six turrets with 4 size 3s. That's 24 size 3s going up against a Polaris with 7 PDCs. So just that ship alone should keep those... That should be a... I would say the player should eventually emerge victorious, but that should be a long fight. If you have a Hammerhead and an M2, that should be a struggle. And then you throw a Corsair in there? No, something's fucked up. Something's fucked up. Because you know, if that's an NPC Corsair, it's going to have at least 2 man turrets. So now we're talking full firepower on that Corsair. Full firepower on the Hammerhead, and an M2 has what? 4 turrets instead of 2. The C2's got 2 turrets, a butthole turret, and a belly turret. The M2, I think, has a nose turret, doesn't it? Doesn't have one on the chin. And I think the A2's got more, doesn't it? Doesn't it have, like, 6 turrets? Well, you can find out. Let's find out. Because now I'm curious to know. M2 Star Citizen. Okay. Look at us go with our little AIs and everything. Okay. I don't care about the extension. How about you fuck off on the extension? Go away. Weapons and utilities. Clicky. I'm clicking. Do the thing. This is annoying. Come on. Let's do below. Okay, so I'll bet you there's a turret here and here. We know there's a turret here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure the M2 has 5. Let's look on the actual Star Citizen site. Weapons, 2 size 5s, remote 2. 2 size 5s and 2 size 4 weapons. Remote turret, 2 size 4 weapons. It doesn't say how many remote turrets, though. Alright, so let's go to Star Citizens. SDI Citizen. And we'll look at the M2. No. Thank you. Crusader. Ships. Crusader, please. I'm still getting used to the site. You guys bear with me here. There we go. And let's look at the stats, technical specs. Size 2 size 5s. 3 by 2. So 3 turrets. Only 3 turrets? Really? I thought there'd be more than that. Okay, so 3 turrets and then the normal guns. So that should be 4 fully crewed guns. Yeah, he should have been struggling. Okay, so 2892 for the pilot and 1922 for the turrets combined. Fuck me.
game.
That's a lot of pew-pews, dude. Was the server acting kind of wonky, like the timers were off, or? Was it just like a bad server? I guess what I'm asking is, did you think the server was acting bad? 'Cause that can definitely be a factor. Server seemed okay. You know, coming in like this on this gaseous planet makes me think of the book I just read, Redemption Arc, by Alistair Reynolds. Good story, by the way, if you get a chance to listen to it. Gives me the controls. Yeah, I take the controls now. Yeah, in Redemption Arc, there's a gas giant that features heavily in the beginning of the book, and then towards the end of the book. In the beginning, this lady, you later find out her dad had died, and he'd made a comment when he was alive that he wanted to be, I guess, for lack of a better word, buried in the atmosphere of a gas giant. So I know you're not burying someone. You're just basically you're abandoning a escape pod in the gravity well of the gas giant. But anyway, he had made the comment that that's what he wanted to happen to his body when he died. So his daughter is taking the family-owned freighter and trying to make that happen. And she runs into the military ship out there in the middle of a war. So you got this group, this faction over here is fighting this faction over here, and she's going right in the middle of the battlefield to pop her dad's casket into the gas giant atmosphere. You know, and runs into some shenanigans, and then she gets out. And then later, that same gas giant features into the story. When aliens take it apart. And I do mean take it apart. An alien species, for lack of a better word, uses it for raw materials. So, the book's really good. It's called Redemption Arc by Alistair Reynolds. It's the second book in what's called the Inhibitors series. It's the third book in the Revelation Space series. So the first book in either series is Revelation Space. It tells you a story about the Inhibitors and the humans that stumbled upon them and a previous species. So the TLDR is this guy on this alien world, Carbon. Wow, that's interesting. This guy in this alien world stumbles upon this pre-existing species that's wiped out. They are extinct, called the Amarantine, and they basically evolved from birds. So they used to be birds, and they evolved to be semi-humanoid, and they were wiped out. And he's finding archaeological evidence that they existed, and some of their mythology, and all of this stuff. It's a good story. So he's finding all this stuff out. And he becomes obsessed. When are you doing some in the newbie area so you can team up? Probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, Bendy. Because I need to install it. I haven't installed it yet. But I'll definitely try to get it installed tomorrow. So yeah, he stumbles upon this thing, and it turns into an adventure, and It's a very good story. And it introduces a species called the inhibitors. And the book basically explains, has a possible explanation to the Fermi paradox, which is, why aren't we seeing more intelligent life out there in the universe? So, because the Drake equation, even if it is flawed, and more liberal than what we think may be accurate, we should be seeing a fuck ton of life out there. And this is a possible explanation to the Fermi paradox of why we're not finding intelligent life. No signs of it out there in the galaxy. For as old as the galaxy is, we should be seeing more intelligent life. Signs of it. Even if they're ignoring us, we should see some kind of signs of it. I personally think that that's further complicated because we're only capable of interacting with the universe in 4 dimensions. I think a more highly evolved civilization would be able to interact with the multiverse on higher dimensions. So, that would explain part of it. But anyway, the book does a real good job of offering a possible explanation to the Fermi paradox. And we found out about this other species and what happened to them. And there's aliens, bro. Aliens. So in the course of the first book, you learn what happened to the Amarantine. You learn about the inhibitors and what their mission is. What are you doing? Set it down, Dippy-Doo. And then the next book in the Revelation Space series is something called Chasm City, which I've not read because I'm more interested in the inhibitors storyline and not so much the other one. So I skipped that one and went right into Redemption Arc, which continues the inhibitor storyline in Revelation Space. And then the next one to read is... oh shit, I gotta look it up now. I'll find it and listen to it. But yeah, it's a damn good series. I highly recommend it. Are we done? Nope, we got another box still. Okay, so we got more boxes. You watched a bounty splatter in Korea? What the fuck? An unturned species like humans will never find out if they're missing. Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not... my thinking isn't limited to the point that I think, oh, they're going to be humanoid. They're going to have 2 arms and 2 leggies and a head. You know, my thinking isn't that narrow to think that that's, you know, wit. It also isn't so narrow that I think they're going to be oxygen breathers. I think that species would evolve based on the climate conditions of wherever it is. So even if they were initially, we'll just say, you know, swimming in oceans that had oxygen content, if they spend a substantial amount of time traveling through space, they're going to evolve. They're going to evolve. Their respiratory, or their metabolism or their respiratory is going to change. A lot of stuff's going to change. I mean, just look at humans. If you take humans and you put them in the space station, put them in low G environments for a while, look at what happens to their bone mass. It doesn't even have to be a while. It can just be a couple of weeks. We start shedding bone mass like crazy. I mean, it goes quick. So, and that's just one human being in one generation being affected by the environment. That's not talking about extended periods of time in space and... yeah, so all kinds of interesting shit could happen. Come on, get in there. Did I fuck this up? I think I may have fucked this up. May not have enough room to shove this on the nose of the ship. I thought I pushed him back far enough, but maybe not. I didn't. Dippy-doo. You dippy-doo. Gotta shove him back, gotta shove him back. How much more room do we need? We need 2. Or we'll just throw it to the side. Fuck it, bucket. We'll just throw it to the side. Done. Problem solved. Alright, fucktard, let's go. Now that you've made 2 trips. But yeah, it was a damn good audiobook. No, get off the ladder. Get off the... Oh my god. Get off the ladder, ladder boy. Don't need to be holding on to it. Thank you. Okay, let's try it again. Yep, there goes Smudbutt, hopping on the chair. How are you making this, baby? Me watch her go. Okay. Well, see, you need to get down that same way, baby. When you get down, you need to go the same way. Jump on the table. Jump on the box. Oh, your tail's just a jiggling. When she overdoes it, her tail just trembles. Come here, sweetie. Are you okay? Alright. Just relax. Lay down, go sleeps. Yeah, when she overdoes it, her tail just jiggles hard. Okay, we're going to close the doors. And we're going to turn on the engines, and we're going to request takeoff. We're going to hit this button right there. Okay? You're doing great. You're doing awesome. You're almost as bad a pilot as Boots is. Boots is a horrible co-pilot. He is. So you got tall shoes to fill. She just headbutted my hand.
Shields off. Landing gear up.
There we go. Come on, give me some more speed. That's better. Should be pretty close to quantum. Yep, there it is. There's our quantum ceiling. All right, let's set our course. Back to New Cabbage. Going to fuel. Can we not set course there? I guess we can't. How much fuel does it need? Is anyone else getting that kind of problem when they go to plot course? Or is it just me? We should be fine. We're at like 50% of quantum fuel. And we made 2 trips. We know we got enough quantum fuel to make that. So it's not a matter of running out of fuel. Weird. Alright, let's see if we can get Steam. I need to get this game installed. Okay, library. What is it? Oh, what was the name? Dune. Dune Awakening. Install. We're going to put it on Games Drive, please. Cool. We'll let that shoot. There you go, Bendy. It's installing. We'll let that go tonight and load into it and give it a try tomorrow. I'll have the information. I need to get the information from for Raven server. I think he DM'd it to me. So, which one do you guys plan on? Are you playing on East or West? Because I know he leased one on either side. Okay. I'll look it up then. I'm hoping because it's third person East. Okay. I'm hoping because it's third person I'll be able to play it for longer than like an hour without getting barfy. I ran into that trouble with Conan. When I was playing Conan, I loved playing Conan with Ron, but after a while playing Conan, I just get real barfy. Yeah, I didn't buy it, Cosmic. I was very, very fortunate a friend sent it to me. So, yeah, I feel ya. What is it costing nowadays? Like $60? How much is Dune these days? Games are getting fucking expensive, dude. Crazy expensive. Mrs. B teased me with one of those barbecue chips. Now I'm like, I want some barbecue chips. I'm not gonna do that after I'm done streaming. Gotta wash my hands, get these cat tree crumbles off of them. Because we are not doing seafood medley again. That was nasty. Oh my god, that happened one night. I fed the kitties treats and then made the mistake of eating some M&Ms. It was not good. 60 sounds right? Gotcha. I just don't have it right now. I don't have disposable income right now. We had to replace the washing machine because it stopped. So I think we're just about done paying that off. I think Mrs. B said she's got one more payment on it and then it's done. And then I think we're supposed to get a conversation from the kids. It's my understanding they're going to be moving back to this part of the state Monday or Tuesday. Oh, shit. I forgot. Yeah. If the kids come Monday, they'll be staying Monday night with us. If that's the case, I won't be streaming because they'll be sleeping in this room. So I'll post a message on Discord and on YouTube. If the kids do pop up Monday to rent the truck, then I won't be streaming Monday night because they will be sleeping in this room. So I'll have to take the chair out and get the air mattress in and ready to rock and roll. So, but I'll post something on Discord and YouTube if that happens. That's supposed to be the plan, is they're supposed to come up here Monday, rent the truck, drive back down there to where they live near Ocala, load up the shit, and then come back on Tuesday, I think. I think it's Tuesday night they'll be back with, the truck all loaded up. So they can move into the place. They're going to move into the camper that Mrs. B and I lived in for a year. So, got 27-foot camper. They're going to move onto some friend's property and live in that, which is awesome. Get to have the kids back. We have missed them.
Shields on.
Okay, and where is my hanger? I need my hanger. Have you requested your hanger yet, Dippy-Doo? I don't think you have. Try it again. Same here. My father had 2 trips to the hospital this year, and I found that he had no insurance. Oh my god. Ooh, that's expensive, Cosmic. I found he had no insurance. I've been trying to get the wallet closed and finish selling off his house. I know he's good. Dude, totally get it. Cosmic, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody, but I totally get it, man. How is your dad now? How is he doing now? I feel like such a newbie going nose down into this hangar. You're such a newbie, Pagan. Such a newbie. Such a newbie.
Landing gear down.
Nah, with only 5 boxes, I'm not too worried about where I park. There we go. Oh, that gold really shines, huh? Ooh, sparkler.
Engines off.
He seems good. Seems to be working. Good deal. That's awesome, dude. I've been thinking about my parents a lot lately. It's not something I typically do. Alright. Get out. Get out. There we go. Chuck you over here to the side. Plunk. Yeah, Mrs. B had a stent put in 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Oh, don't you do this shit. Don't you do this shit. Come on. Come on. Get out. Get out. Oh, your fucking physics engine sucks. Okay. Set you down there. Thank you. Let's try it again. There you are. That's me, professional box mover. I move all my own boxes. Such a good job. Just needs to say to use used to the whole not working thing. We got his house emptied, and he gets his statement of Cali with his girlfriend. Good. Well, I don't know how old your dad is, but I can say a certain generation of males, it was pounded into our head that you work until you die. My grandfather was part of that generation. He worked until he was not capable of, I mean, even beyond capable of working. If he could move around and lift 25, 30 pounds, he was fucking working. Even though his back was completely trashed. He had worked for decades at a paper mill. St. Joe Paper Mill. And when he started, he was one of the guys loading these giant rolls of paper into boxcars. So, I don't know if you've ever seen these rolls of paper, but they're fucking huge. He was, when he started working for this company, I want to say it was after the war ended, and he came back to the States. Anyway, he worked for this company for decades. And he retired from them in the... I want to say it was mid-80s, late 80s. That's when he retired from them. So yeah, it was a long-ass time. His back was fucked up. Yeah, he was the same way, though. I can work. I can work. Like, no, Grandpa, you can't work. Yep, I can work. As long as I can move, I can work. So your dad may be the same, Cosmic. If that's the case, he's going to be stubborn as fuck. He just needs to get to the... Okay, now it's the same thing we already read. Alright, cool. Make sure I didn't miss some text. Let me out! Let me out, buckers! You know, if I had more time, I'd just go out the garage entrance and pilot, drive a vehicle across the ice to get there. Just for the lulz. Yeah, corpses all over the place. What the hell? Why aren't they despawning? I thought all this stuff was in cleanup. Aren't all the corpses supposed to be on cleanup? We're going to the commons. Almost a full minute. Alright, so I lost Suki. Aurora's still asleep in the chair. Bobby's behind me. And Smutty's over here. So we still have 3.
Capsule now approaching station.
Excellent.
Clear of disembarking passengers.
There used to be a bug on this tram where, I don't know, it was one of the 3 cars wouldn't sync up to the spaceport, so you couldn't get off. You and your brother twisted his arm, and he finally shut down his business and is trying to keep the idea if we need to keep doing his thing, he need to teach me techs and not be out in the field anymore. Yep. That's true, Cosmic. He could... Whoa! Are we drifting sideways here? What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, if he teaches you the technology and the stuff you need to do it, you could do it. He could have a nice cushy desk job. That way he feels like he's still doing something and running his business. And he would be. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of business is it, Cos? What kind of business is it?
Nearing next stop.
This is still real jittery. Okay, we're going to the plaza. We're going to the plaza, going to the plaza, going to the plaza. Everybody's so scared. What the hell's going on out here? What's everybody doing? Shuffle, shuffle. My guy's 160. He's going to have a stroke here soon. You can take a break in just a minute. Hold on there, Spunky. Hold on, Spunky. Oh, shit. What the fuck is this? My client has frozen? Wait for the program to respond, please. Wait for the program to respond, please. Environmental control and custom equipment for medical labs. Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Wah, wah. Pearl, Star Citizen. Pearl. Okay, delete your page of refinery. No, wait, don't delete your page of refinery orders yet. You need to make sure you pay the appropriate peeps. Well, Bendy's got all the quant. So I'm just selling the stuff that's not quant. Actually, I'm just selling gold. I need to send Bendy money. We need to send Bendy 800K. I never sent Bendy money. You greedy son of a bitch. So our sell value was 1.6 million. Need to send Bendy 800K. All right, so let's load in. Sorry, Bendy. I'm slow today. I'm tired as fuck still. You need to pay your scout. It was just you, right? Not you and somebody else. I need to make sure I'm not shorting somebody here. So that quant order, you've already got the quant, so he's good there. So that's 400K. I've got the sold to Bexy. Wait, no, there's some Bexy on this too. So gold Bexy. That was Bendy. Bexy Bendy. Quant Bendy. Okay, I gave you the quant. So you've actually got all the quant from this. And the quant from that. So I just still need to pay you for... Okay, so that'd be 400K in quant value. 400K in quant value. So we're talking like 750 in quant value. Yeah, if my numbers are right, I think we're about square. Because, I mean, if you sell that for... I mean, even if you just sell it normal commodity value, you should get 390 for that quant. You should get 350 for that quant. So we're talking like 750 or so. 740. And then 840, 910. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll be good. I'm going to close these out. Yeah, you're fine. I think you might have an opportunity to make more money, and if you do, do not send me any money. I'm good. But you might have an opportunity to sell that for more money since people are going crazy about the quant. I just want to make sure I wasn't shorting you, dude. Okay, we're good. I think Bendy will be fine. Turn your chats off. There we go. Please let me sell the gold. I just want to sell the gold. Please let me sell it. Max. Yes. I was like, dude, that gold run was like 1,000,004. And it's like, ooh, ouch, dude. I need to sell that shit. I don't need to be fucking around. I need to sell it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. This is the place where I buy the fancy clothes, right? What's the name of that place where you buy the fancy clothes? I think it's on the other side. There's like a clothing place next to the bar where you buy this tuxedo right here. Stop staring at her ass. That's what I mean. Yeah, right there. I think that's over near Wally's. So let's go check out Wally's. Wally. Wally. Is it just me, or doesn't Elroy's look like it's a little upscale? See, it seems like that's a little bit upscale. God damn it, now I'm kind of wanting a Checkers burger. We got a Checkers in a town nearby us fairly recently. And every once in a while I'm just like, damn it, I want a Checkers burger. They have great curly fries. The Promenade. Okay, Space Dude, why are you suddenly walking real slow? There you go. It's that's the place right there. Apparelli. Sell me a fancy tux. I want to look stylish. I thought they had more colors. We've got black, white, and blue. See, you had an opportunity here to call that ivory. You could have called it ivory. It would have been just peachy. Okay, we got the jacket. Do we have the fancy boots? We need the fancy boots. Got it. Now I just need the pants. What kind of pants? Sell me your pants, then. And gloves. Excellent. Excellent. Now I need a clothing room. I must go try on my apparel. Not a single fitting room? Oh! If you don't know your size, sir, why are you even here? Surely there's an inventory ATM somewhere around this fancy establishment. Ah, right there. Right there. There we go. So we'll take you, put you here, take you here, take the gadgets.
Welcome.
Welcome. Hey, Yoshin. Oh, wow, you're on SC now. That's great. Well, welcome to Star Citizen. Hope you enjoy your time in the verse. Be advised, we are expecting an update to push to live soon. So, hopefully this week. It'd be really nice if it happened tomorrow. Okay, let's take our helmets off. Let's take our med pins. And a firearm. And I found if I don't take these off singly, I lose them more often than not. So I'm going to take that stuff off. Right there. And gone. I am without apparel. Okay, put on your feet, your leggies. Come on. There you go. There's your leggies. There's your boots. Here's your jacket. You must look stylish, sir. And your gloves. A gentleman never goes anywhere without a nice pair of gloves. Alright, there we go. What, no hats? Oh. Oh my. We have no fancy head apparel. Surely you've got something to put on my cranium. Nothing at all? Wait, what was that? Nope, that's boots. Well, my word, dear. No fancy hat. And I left my tux in the other side of the system. Am I getting radiated right now? What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Ring of Fire has been going nuts greatly. Alright, we need a beverage, sir. See, now how come I couldn't buy an outfit like that? What the hell? Look at him. It's all sparkly and shit. I can't drink this? Storing is unavailable? Alright, let's drop this. Can I drink it? Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it. I can't drink it. Damn it. I wanted to drink. Can I get a drink, please? Thank you. Let's take a liquor. See, we have a problem here, folks. We don't have Scotch whiskey neat. This is a big problem. They sell the fancy white hat, but then I'm gonna feel like some Southern belle going to church on Sunday, and that's not what I want. Because I think I have a male tune. I do. Hey, Bucker. I'm trying to get a drink here. Don't be trying to push me out of the way. What the shit? Drink now. Listen here, you little fucktard. He looks at me like I'm the dickhead. No, dickhead, you're the dickhead. Come on, buddy. Come on. Right, Cosmic? I don't know what to do. I forgot my training in bartender school. He's carrying that lemon, though. Is that lemon he's carrying? Yeah, he's like, hey, I've got the lemon. I don't remember what else we do with this thing. I just know I'm supposed to carry it and make chicken noises. Wow. Worst bartender ever. You suck ass. Can't store it, can't drink it. What the fuck, dude? Come on. Ugh. How dare I? How dare I? Ooh, Kasaba might have a hat. Oh, that's whammies. Okay, I thought we saw a Kasaba over here. Mystery business, mystery business. Kasaba here? We're much too fancy for that stuff, sir. Much too fancy. Got dead bodies over here, dead bodies over there, dead bodies all over the damn place. Got butterflies, though. Boy, howdy. Do we have butterflies. Neo-Imperial Cuisine. Apparently, I'm not fancy enough to get in there. Look at me. Do I not look fancy? Alright. We're just fucking around at this point. Okay, mister. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm starting to get hungry. I gotta be honest with you. What time is it? Holy shit, no wonder I'm hungry. Okay. Getting a bit famished. Come on. Yeah, I'm really feeling some of that stir fry that Mrs. B made. So is there anything else I need to do in prep? I should probably call everything back to Area 18. Claim it and get it all there. So I think we'll take the Ellen Ripley Express. Plop. And we'll just claim everything there to Area 18. And see if we're ready for the... If the patch drops tomorrow. It may not. Let's check that Steam install. How's Steam doing? Steam says it's done. Excellent. Yay! Bendy, it's installed. We go back to Spaceport, and then we will claim all of our stuffs. If I knew it wasn't going to drop tomorrow, I'd probably go out and do a little salvage. We'll play it by ear, because salvage is something we can quickly and easily sell. So, let's see. I am starving, though. We ate lunch at, like, what? What time did I dip out on you guys? Because you guys were talking, I'm like, sorry, Mrs. B's here. I'm going to go have lunch. I don't remember what time that was. It's like 11 or so. 11 o'clock, I think. So, if that's the case, that would explain why I'm starving. Because it's 5-something here. My tummy is gnawing on my backbone. Do what? Yeah, I was in there talking to earlier today. Yeah, I will. I'll go eat. Let me get to the spaceport and I'll call my ships. Claim everything and get it back to the station. We'll take the heads off the mole, because those run around 100k each. The helix heads are around 100k each. And 3 of them's like 1/3 of a mil. So we'll claim the Prosy and the mole. Get them there. Yeah, I do need to go eat, though. I am starving. And I need to check the AC drain line and make sure that's good. I've got the shop vac outside with the extension cord. I need it in case I need to do it again tonight. I really wish I was getting a better suction on the end of that hose, but the pipe is all cracked and it's too low. I mean, I could dig down, I guess, and get a pair of vinyl cutters on it to get a nice flat end. So, dude, what the fuck? Let me go. I'm faster. I'm fast. I got my fast shoes on, bitch. All right. There we go.
Welcome to the ASOP
Deliverable stored at Orison, so we're going to claim that here. I said we're going to claim that here.
Your insurance claim.
Thank you. Stored at Arc L1, claim here.
Insurance claim has been
Thank
sent.
you. Stored here, that's fine. Stored at New Cabbage, claim that here.
Insurance claim has been sent.
Deliverable, stored, Arc L1, claim that
Your
here.
insurance claim has been sent.
Stored at Arc L1, claim that
Your
here.
insurance claim has been sent.
Hello.
Dude, I didn't even pull everything out this time. Look at that.
Servicing the
Most of those ships are still deliverable.
Holiday area. We hope you have safe travels wherever.
What the hell did you even do, Pagan? Alright, well, let's look at the ships you did pull out. You pulled the Asgard out because you were running freight from mining orders. Okay, it makes sense. You pulled the Mold out to go mining. Makes perfect sense to me. You pulled the C2 out the haul cargo, so that makes sense. Vulture for scrap. We did that, yep. Prosy for mining. So that's all I did. I ran cargo, I did scrap, and I did mining. You're such a Bob. Okay.
Please visit us again.
There we go. Let's get over here out of the way. And we'll do our shit with our ships. So, vehicle mobiles. Is there anything here I can... Yep, there we are, right there.
Hello.
So, livery will unencrypt. Unencrypt.
Servicing the greater area.
Genius! Sheer genius! You are so smart, mister!
Wherever
Okay.
your final destination may be.
So, see, now, I think this is part of the issue. Because I have two C2s, and both of them are outfitted with the upgraded shields. So, this is an indication of what the problem is. If you look,
Personal responsibility.
I only have two stronghold shields. With two C2s, I should have at least 6. There's only 2. So when you pull stuff off, it's evaporating before the update even hits. That shit's going, bye bitches, I'm out.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common law.
See, now the M6A cannons are still here. So those are sticking around. The attritions, what? The M5As are missing, so those evaporated. The M4As, whatever the hell it was that normally goes there, those evaporated.
And customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Yeah, so those went bye-bye.
Thanks for the support.
Hey, Claire Bear.
It's appreciated.
I need to renew the bot's subscription as she's throwing the text out there rather than the emotes. Fired! Fired! So fired!
Have you seen my third Tibbers?
I have seen Tibbers. Tibbers was a wascally bell. A very wascally bell. Okay, so I have to wait on this stuff to come. Phrasing.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
13 minutes on that timer. 10 on that timer. 20, 30 minutes on that timer. 5 minutes on that timer. Okay, so as long as I come back within an hour tonight, I should be able to strip these things down. So that's what we'll have to do. I'll have to do that tonight after dinner.
Goodbye.
I need some food, man. I'm starving. I'm starving. Okay. Okay. Claire Bear, how are you doing, hon? You doing okay? Hopefully you're doing good. All right, who are we going to raid out to? Is there anybody we know that's on and doing their thing? Twitch.tv. Mute. I don't care. Okay. Canop's on? Dune. Oh, Canop's playing Dune. Fucking A, man. We're going to raid out to Canop. Okay, so let's drop this on YouTube. Oh, he's got some music on. He's jamming. Okay. There we go. So right at the Canop. Okay, raid. Bam. Got our canop going. Excellent. We are set to do our thing. Okay. I think our raid button's nearly ready to rock and roll. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you in Canop's room, and then I'm going to get ready and go get some food because I'm fucking starving. Hit the button. Do the thing. Hit the button. Do the thing, Pagan. Do the thing. Yes, please.